Pulls from the blue bowl. Hi everyone, I'm Moody Boo and I'm back with another Pulls from the blue bowl. And if you've noticed, yeah, there's more. Oh my God! It's like expanding. It's like the Blob in that horror movie where it eats somebody and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, I think these samples are eating other samples, and that's why it's expanding. It's brutal in there. So let's just get started, shall we? Oh, don't be falling on my head. I'm done with that. So let's just grab, what is this? Prada Candy. I have smelled this. I've been tempted several times to buy it, but it just, I have too many other candy perfumes that I prefer over this one, so I just never have popped for it. Besides, it's one of those that you smell all over the place around here, so I'm not going to review it or anything. It just goes over there. Let's try again. Oh, they're starting to fall again. Ah! Okay, here's one right off the top. This is Oud Divine by Robert Piguet. I have not smelled this one. So, and I left skin real estate so I could test these on my skin. When I don't have that, I have strips. I actually have real strips, paper strips now, so I don't need to use toilet paper squares for a while. So, but you know, it works. It's fine. So, okay, so I'm going to spray this on this hand. Maybe. It's not coming out. Ah! It dribbled. Something wrong with that sprayer. It's just dribbling out. Oh my God, no, it's everywhere. Oh, wonderful. I hope I like it. Because it seems that this is going to be my scent of the day. Oh, well. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with that perfume. I tell you, I was dubious because I am not a big Fricka fan. It's way too thick white florals for me. Too Kai perfume. You know what I mean? So I haven't really tried too many from the House of Robert Piguet because I even blind bought it and I thought I would love it. But I was a fool because I do not. But I keep it because it's part of the collection. So, why am I smelling the card? Wow. I am so distracted. I can't even tell you. So, oh, I'm going to try to spray that again because it's just in one little tiny spot. Oh, hey, I got a little bit of spray there. Oh, this is oud but it's a skanky oud. Yeah, it's got some skank in there. It almost smells like floral, a sweeter floral oud with skank. Yeah, you can take that skank to the bank. It is definitely there. Oh, I like it. And I've said before that an unwashed accord or, you know, a slightly fecal kind of accord, those are kind of skank notes to me. And this is definitely on the fecal side, which used to put me off. Well, of course. Nobody wants to smell like poop, but when it is so light in the background, it just adds this really interesting sweetness to it and a hint of sexy. I don't know why poo-poo smell would be a little bit sexy, but it is if it's done well and right and lightly. Yeah, it's changing a little bit. It's getting a little, almost like there's some patchouli in there, maybe a little tobacco. Because some patchoulis to me smell like wet tobacco leaves. So I have issues distinguishing them sometimes. Some patchoulis, not all. Yeah, this is interesting. It's earthy. It's a little sweet. It's got a little skank in there. It's definitely woody. All right, I like it. So let's see what's in it. Well, I was yes and no on what I was getting with this. This is coffee, according to Fragrantica, so, you know, crapshoot whether it's accurate. Coffee, oud, resins, tonka bean, patchouli, and Haitian vetiver. You get the oud, the resins, and the tonka must be what's making it sweet, and the patchouli and vetiver. I definitely get those. The coffee I do not get. I don't really detect any strong coffee note. There is this earthiness to it that maybe could be, oh, I just reviewed Gallagher Rosé all day, and when I moved my hand, got a whiff of it. Okay, back to this hand. I think a woman could totally pull this off. I think it's very unisex. It almost is a hint of chocolatiness in there, just a hint. I really like this one. I'm really surprised, but I do. Skank and all, poo-poo and all, I really like this. I'm going to have to work with this some more. So I do think that some people who identify as feminine will find this a little much. I think you kind of, because of that fecalness in the background, I think that it will put off people who aren't kind of frag heads, you know. People who aren't into real niche perfumes, even though this one I do not think is super niche, but that little bit of fecal in the background will come across as a bit nichey. I think this one would be, honestly, you could wear this year round as long as you didn't wear it in the heat, because I would be worried that that fecal note might bloom in the heat. I don't know that to be true, but it's a possibility. I mean, who knows? Damn, it's almost like, okay, so I don't remember who made the perfume, but there was this perfume called, I want to say Cuba, and it was supposed to be like a Cuban cigar, and on Fragrantica, nobody has agreed with me, but to me, I said it smelled like a cigar plucked from a dead man's butt. And that was years ago, because I was not into the fecal at all. And now I can see a little bit of similarity between this and that perfume, except for the fecal note is tamed way back. It's not so much a cigar kind of tobacco. But it does have that. I don't know if it's because the coffee and the patchouli give it kind of a tobacco vibe, maybe. I don't know. I'm swinging and missing here, but that coffee is just not in there for me, and I'm trying to figure out where it fits in. I like it. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. I think I'm lifting weights. This bowl's getting heavier, but I'm getting stronger, so got it under control. All right. I've been wanting to try this Zoologist Sloth. Sweet. I was wondering what happened to this sample. I just absentmindedly will get card samples and just throw them in the boo bowl. Yay! I love Zoologist. Now, this is a very niche house, so they have, I think Zoologist has a couple of perfumes that aren't as niche, like Bee. I don't think bee is super niche. I think it's one of the more generally liked kind of perfumes from Zoologist. And it just wasn't one for me because it was a little too mainstream for me. And it also was just a little too straight honey. And there wasn't a lot of other things to kind of make it more interesting. So, but I like it very much. Don't get me wrong. I don't know why I'm talking about bee when I'm holding Sloth, but all right. Oh, I smell that rosé all day. It's on the other arm, on the other hand, actually. I'm going to give it 3 because that first blast wasn't very good. Ooh. Wow. Wow. This is interesting. Wow. I almost get kind of a medicinal patchouli or tobacco smell. Wow. And there's definitely some heady brightness to this. Some serious kind of diaphanous notes just that are going full stream off my arm right now. Wow. That is so interesting. It's woody. It's green. It smells kind of bright and citrusy almost. It's got a little hint of dirt in there. I'm not sure if it's soil or funk. I can't quite pick it out. It might be funky soil. I'm not sure. Wow, that is really interesting. It is a hint medicinal. It's bright. It has a touch sweet tartness to it. It's got a little skink or something in there and some woods and like a tobacco. Maybe there's some oud in there. I don't know, but it's definitely got a hint of skink and that tobacco patchouli kind of a smell. It smells a little fresh. It is wow. This is not what I was expecting either. Oh, and now the sweetness is starting to come out a little more, and the tartness and that diaphanous way it was projecting is kind of getting a little more mass to it. Oh, yes, I like this. So let's see what's in it. This is chamomile, acai berry, lavender, violet leaf, marigold, beeswax, anise, jadamancy, jasmine, cumin, hay, frankincense, myrrh, mushroom, oak moss, vanilla, and tonka. Yes. Done. I mean, you get that whole thing. Oh man, now that it's starting to dry down even more, you get some rootiness in there. And almost some, it reminds me a little bit of when we're soaking beans, like for chili or soup or something like that. It almost has that soaked bean kind of a chord lightly in the background, but I'm getting it. Oh, this is so interesting. It is so niche. Now, I don't know what acai berry smells like. I assume it's a little sweet or tart or something like that. The lavender, absolutely. The violet leaf, chamomile. The chamomile, I think, is one of the things giving it that etherealness. And the violet leaf, definitely. Marigold. The hay. I think those things and the oak moss are kind of contributing to this layer of lightness that's kind of projecting from the meat of the perfume. And there's a hint of naughty in there too. You can smell a little skink. Jadamancy? That sounds interesting, but I have no idea what it is. Now, I do think some people will interpret this as a little bit masculine. And I think it's because of the lavender and the marigold, the cumin, the hay, the mushroom, the oak moss. Those kind of notes, that earthiness and hint of powderiness kind of lend itself to more masculine scents, in my opinion. But not for me, because those other notes balance it out. So it's a little schizophrenic as you go, because you smell it once and it smells a little sweeter, a little less skanky. You smell it again, it smells a little more rooty and a little powdery and a little more masculine. All right, Sloth by Zoologist. It's projecting really well too, I must say. We will come back to it. All right, one more from the Boo Bowl and then one pick from the black box and we're done. All right, just grab one. I have not tried this. This is Burberry Body. I don't know. Is this male or female? It's an eau de toilette. Well, I'm assuming it's unisex because I don't see male or female on here. All right, so let's give it a shot. All right. So Burberry Body. Yeah, am I doing that the right way? Oh. I'm smelling that Sloth more now too. Holy moly. All right, so Burberry Body EDT. I'll just put this right over here. I hope I like it because that's close to my face. I don't like it. It's not horrible, but it smells like there's some screechy itchiness to it a little bit. Not a lot. It's fresh, it's a little sweet, a little tart, but it's like I smell some peach or something in there that I don't like. And it's not being supported well by the other notes in order to make it more appealing to me. This is fresh. It's kind of generic smelling. It smells like a nice lotion that you would get in a Bath and Body basket kind of a thing, you know. It's, yeah, I don't see this one wowing me anytime soon. It's a hint sweet. It's a hint lotiony smelling. So there must be some florals or something in there, maybe rose. It's got that screechy itchiness going on, like peach or green apple or some craziness like that I can't stand. And musk. It's definitely got musk, white musk. Yeah. I'm going to say no to this. I know that's quick, but I'm saying no to it because I know it's not going to warm up to anything that's going to drive me into a frenzy in order to buy it. Yeah. A little clean, little fresh, little sweet, little blah, little blah, little blah. So, very generic. Unisex, I guess. I don't know, spring, summer kind of a smell. Daytime. If you're going to a really boring class, really boring meeting at work, where you can fall asleep, then wear this perfume. That's the setting for it. Yeah, it's just not. Oh, I should tell you what's in it. Okay, I'm surprised by some, but I'm not surprised by others. Wormwood is in here, which I adore. And I'm not getting really any of that at this point. It does have a hint of absinthness to it. Now, I've never drank absinthe, but I have smelled it. And there's this a little bit of like almost a medicinal freshness that is in there with that heavy anise kind of a smell. And it's that medicinal freshness that I'm talking about, not the anise. Oh. So, and then, okay, green apple and peach. Rose, well, there you go. Tea I love the scent of tea and sandalwood. I love that. I don't really get a lot of tea or sandalwood at this stage. And then musk, cashmere, amber, and vanilla. But this stage, it's all peach, green apple, rose to me. And it's a no. It's a no. I'm going to say no. It's projecting pretty well, I will say. It's very mainstream. There's nothing offensive about it, except for to me. So, all right, no. Now we get the black box. And see, it's expanding as well. Oh, shit. All right, let's mix them up a little bit. Okay, now they're mixed. Big one. This is, what the hell is this? This is one I have been wanting to try. It's hard to see, but it's Atelier d'Ors Rouge Ciré. I don't know if you can see that. My camera sucks. It's my phone, you know. One of these days I'll upgrade. But I'm too busy buying perfumes to worry about camera equipment right now. All right, we're going to put this on this arm. Oh, damn. Oh, hey. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, I like that one. There's some florals. It's almost like a gourmandy, a little spicy. It's a little sweet. It's got a hint of tart in the background, but not a lot. Oh. Oh my gosh, I really like this one. Now it does, there's parts of it that remind me a little bit of something else, and I can't put my finger on it at this time. It'll come to me eventually. It always does, usually when I'm taking a shower or peeing, you know. Oh, that's pretty. The first spray was a little, you know, I had to prime it, and so I didn't get a full spray. So I'm going to put one more spray on there so I can really, oh, that was a good spray. Oh my gosh. There's plum, cinnamon, jasmine, dates, patchouli, heliotrope, vanilla, Peru balsam, gaiac wood, and sandalwood. Now, cinnamon, dates, patchouli, and Peru balsam and vanilla are like some of my all-time favorite notes. So, oh my God, this is good. It's kind of a hint of that spicy, sweet, hint tart, wine kind of a smell. This has a little bit of that at the very top. I think it's from the plum and the cinnamon. It's giving it that accord of a little bit of spiced sweet wine in the very top. And now it's warming up a little bit more and it's getting earthier. Now the dates aren't as tangible as they are, say, in Anatolia, but I can smell it starting to come up a little bit. There's a little bit of sweet chewiness in there. Oh, damn. Now the plum is backing off a little bit, but that cinnamon is staying really dominant. The jasmine is just there for me. I don't smell any indolicness in any intense jasmine. It's just a little bit of sweet florals is all I'm getting. Oh my God. And now that it's drying down, some of the patchouli and the balsam is coming through and some of those woods. It's getting a little sweeter, and that tartness that I smelled at the very top, I'm assuming from the plum, is gone or going. Oh. I don't know why, but I get just a picture of a little bit of leather in there and very lightly in the background. I don't know if it's just an accord from some of the notes combining. but I do. I just get a hint of it in the background. Ah, shit. I bet you expensive too, isn't it? Because I'm going to probably get it. Oh my God. Yeah, I like this one very much. Rouge Soleil by Atelier Dior's. And it's projecting well. Did I say that already? I think this is very unisex. I think this is winter fair, or at least cold weather fair. This is formal. This is something you could absolutely go out and have a good time with in a formal setting or just for fun. I don't think it's daytime wear by any way, shape, or form. I think that you could pull it off in warmer seasons as long as it was like cool nights kind of a thing. Now, I will say it projected really well at the beginning, and now it's gotten quite a bit closer to the skin, so I'm not sure how the performance is going to be. But it's lovely. I'm putting this in the yes. Yeah. I just bet it's super spendy. Damn it. Why do I gotta always like the expensive ones? Why can't I like a $10 perfume, for heaven's sakes? So that's a yes. That's a definite yes. Now I'm going to go back to the other three. Oh, that's Rosé All Day. Wow, now that Oud Divine or Divine by Robert Piguet. Actually, that skanky note is getting a little stronger. It's also gotten a little sweeter, but the woods are still there. Okay, so I'm on the fence. That medicinal, there's a hint of medicinal still in there too, but I'm on the fence with this one. I will have to revisit this because it's gotten a little generic. I mean, it still has that sweet hint of naughty in there, but the rest of the supporting notes have kind of gotten a little generic. So I don't think it's quite as interesting as it was. Sorry. Thought I saw a spider. It's not quite as interesting as it was when I first sprayed it, but it's still very nice. So I am going to put it on the maybe pile so I can revisit it and decide at a later date. Now that Sloth, there's almost a hint of BO in there now that I didn't detect before. I think it does have some cumin in it, though, doesn't it? But it's still green, earthy, rooty kind of a smell. A little sweet, a little medicinal. But that BO thing. Cumin. Yeah, I'm going to say no to this because of that. Even though I like everything else about it. That's one skank I can't do is the BO. Cumin can be good really lightly in the background, but when it becomes so dominant that you get that BO, that terrible, not an unwashed smell, but a hormonal stress sweat kind of BO smell, yeah, I'm out. Oh, no, thank you. It's too bad. And the Burberry Body EDT. As I suspected, no. Done.
Loser.
No. And now, last but not least. Oh. Yeah, I think that has to go in the S pile. But I do have a few others in the S pile. So I'll have to go through all of them and determine what is going to be my next purchase. Probably. I don't know. I have so many perfumes that I want. Oh my God, you should see my want list on Fragrantica. A lot of them are old. I don't want them anymore. I've actually tested them and I'm out of it, but I haven't updated it, so. All right, well, that was another Pulls from the Blue Bowl and Picks from the Black Box. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ding the bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. Use your own nose. Peace.